Fulham game.
Here's a question for the whole panel and for you at home. At what stage, maybe it's not even Tommy Tuchel who introduces them into the squad. Well, that's his name, isn't it? Tommy Tukes. At what stage do we see Max Dowman and Rio Ngumoha finally reach? I'm not saying now. I'm saying when do we see
5
it?
years.
Five?
Up to 5, between 3 to 5 years.
5?
No. 5?
Yeah, 3 to
No,
5.
no,
Max
no.
Dowman, wait, Max Dowman and Rio.
2
Going
years.
into the England setup.
2 years. 2 years.
Actually,
Depending on how they're playing.
Actually, Tuchel did say Max Dowman does have a chance to hit the World Cup.
He's been called up to the under 19 for the first time, and Rio
Only because
5 years.
Yeah, man. I
5
swear
years
that. And
is too long.
it's not because of their talent.
Wow.
It's just because the managers we've
You
had.
obviously
in the past,
don't rate these guys.
No, I rate them. The managers we've had in the past. Southgate was I feel was a blocker on sort of pathways, and Tuchel is not really showing me any sort of bringing through those type of young talent. So it's not on their talent.
No, but I think these guys are so
quality
talented,
talent.
it's impossible to
Tuchel
ignore.
wants to win.
Yeah.
Tuchel wants to win.
I think one of those could do a Theo Walcott.
Tuchel-
Let's not forget, Theo Walcott at 16 went to the 06 World Cup, didn't play.
Yeah, but how much pressure was that though? That on Theo Walcott at that time.
But-
He even spoke about it.
But you're thinking he took Jermaine Defoe's spot, and Jermaine Defoe was on fire. I've
And he said,
seen him speak in interviews like, "How did I not go?" And he was like mentally ruined when he saw that Walcott didn't even play. He's like, "I could have gone there."
Yeah.
But I do think there is a. I mean, look, yes, one of them is 15. Max Dowman's 15 or 16?
Currently
15, 16. Yeah.
Rio has just turned 17.
Okay.
I think.
That's why I said 2
He
years.
turned
Yeah.
17
17,
after
okay.
the day after the Newcastle goal.
Oh yeah, of course.
Someday
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But 5 years is
3
way
to
too
5
much.
years. No,
No, two.
I just
way.
don't have faith in England's setup, man. In the pathway, we're not like that. If it
Unless-
was Spanish, I'll 100% say.
If not the World Cup,
this World
definitely
Cup.
the next Euros.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
of those two will be in the
could
squad.
The Euros in the UK as
They
well.
have to be
too
getting the
late
minutes
for that.
as well, man. They have to be getting the minutes.
No, but seriously, if not the World Cup, okay, you could argue that the World Cup might come a bit too soon. But definitely for the next Euros,
I think
which
5
as my
years
man-
is wild.
2 years is
2
normal.
years.
You want to
to
wait till
18.
20?
That's the next
Max
tournament,
Dowman.
though. That's the next tournament. Well,
No, but that's
the
the
Euro
Euros.
Cup.
2 years.
You got the
In the
Euros in
UK.
between. Yeah.
At their rate of progression now.
I don't know, man.
No,
You know what it is? First of all, they need to get
I
the
know what
minutes.
it is.
They need
It's
to
a
get the-
Tottenham bias
No.
against
Like I
Arsenal.
said, I rate Max Dowman. All my Arsenal mates, I'll say Max Dowman is cold. Same with Rio. Chelsea letting him go. I don't know why, but yeah, they need the minutes. So in terms of like at Liverpool, is Rio going to be coming on in the Champions League games? You're going to be getting Champions League
He
minutes.
came on in the Prem.
I
and scored the
understand. I
winner at
understand that, but
Newcastle away.
consistently. Do you understand?
Well,
Same with Max.
We didn't buy another left winger, so that tells me. I mean, Arne Slot has said. I asked him myself in pre-season. I said, "What are one of the big positives from this pre-season?" And is one of them Rio? And he said, "Yeah." Rio is cold.
I believe in both talents. I just don't believe.
I think
in
5 years
in
is
the setup,
crazy.
man. I just don't believe in the setups. Maybe next World Cup. Maybe not 5 years. Maybe the next World Cup. But
The Peaky Blinder in the chat says, "Stop overhyping the youngsters. Yes, they have talent, but no way are they ready to play for England. Just relax."
Yeah, but we didn't say that. We said for the next
I asked
Euros.
the question.
Yeah, you
No,
asked
no,
the
no,
question.
exactly,
they?
yeah. But we
I
all
asked the
agreed
question.
by
And
the
then
next
you guys
Euros.
all think next Euros, Max Dowman and Rio will be in the squad. Or
Yeah.
have the possibility.
Not necessarily, but they can be.
They can
At
be in the
18,
squad.
So carry
there's
on
no
this
reason why
trajectory.
not. It depends on
The rate of progression that they're on.
There's so much variables that
the
impact
way
that.
Next Euros in 3 years, Dowman's going to be 18.
I mean, the way
18's not even
you
that
got to
young these
consider.
days.
So, for example, that goal that Rio scored. I mean, look at the context of that game.
I understand.
When he comes on, that was his first opportunity.
Premier
A
League
game of
debut.
that high
Sorry.
Yeah.
intensity. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
even you're talking about players like Ranieri still needs to get embedded into the setup as well. Do you
Ranieri
understand? So
does as
there's
well.
all these Lewis Hall English? Lewis Hall?
Lewis Hall,
Yeah,
yeah.
all
but
these
he's
like,
been out injured a bit.
yeah, but so that's what I'm saying.
Look at
There's a
your
lot of players
milestone
that
with
need-
Spain, man.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
then we keep
Lewis
your miles
Hall's
of
only 20.
generation.
No, I'm not
He's a Max.
necessarily
He's a
comparing
Max.
it.
That's right. That's who I think. I think Max can hit those levels of
Rio
yeah.
could possibly do
Rio,
that.
I don't
Rio
know.
is
yet,
a
but
baller,
Max, I've seen enough to say, right, this guy's different.
Do you know how upset Chelsea are? They've had to stop spies coming to the training ground because of what we did with Rio, innit?
What are you talking about?
Did you not hear that?
Bro, wrap up the Gurhi dome. Talking about spies. What are you talking about, man?
You know I'm right. The article came out and
Waffling.
Chelsea have said...
What article? Who's it written by?
Athletic. I'll show you after. I've got it
Do
saved.
you know what? The Athletic. Let me not speak.
Yeah, you just drink that. Yeah? Lick
Fleck
them
was,
lips.
Fleck was getting something wrong the other day anyway, so...
Yeah. Anyway, let us know in the chat. Max Dowman, Rio Ngumoha. Listen, super young at the minute. LFC scouts were banned from Chelsea now after the Rio situation where we took him. Question here from MD. It says, question for the panel. If you are an England coach, are there any standout young talents you would take a chance to represent England? Spain took a chance with Yamal, which is what Laurie's... I mean, look, yeah, we kind of just already spoke about that, didn't we? Yeah, Nee saying, yeah, Liverpool scouts did get banned from Chelsea. Dragons